Hi, I'm Jackie from Sew Bright Creations, and this is part one of a three-part series learning all about how to caulk. First, we're going to talk about the gun. This is a caulking gun. This here is the plunger, and it pushes the caulk all the way to the end. This is the tensioner, and it releases tension so it doesn't keep pushing the caulk or silicone all the way through the end. This here is the lever, and you're going to press it to push the caulk down the tube. You want to push slow and steady. This gun also has the pokey part on the end here. Once I pull this hard part out, you could poke it in here to make sure that it's gonna flow freely. If you needed to check to see if it's hardened, you can use this tool for that. As far as maintenance goes, you really just want to make sure that you keep your caulking gun clean, keep this part clear of silicone. You can also oil this part here. Just use something like a 3-in-1 oil, and you can put a little drop on the moving part, slide it back and forth, wipe it clean with a rag. You don't want to have oil getting on anything. Now you're going to pick the caulk or product to go in this gun, and I'm going to explain it all in part 2. Keep following. Part 2, what are we going to put into this? The three main types of products are adhesives, silicone, and caulk. This is a heavy-duty construction adhesive. There's all different kinds. Just make sure to check the label to see what it's good for. This one's for subfloors. People often confuse silicone and caulk, but they are not the same thing. Silicone is 100% waterproof, and it's not meant to be painted. Silicone is great around sinks or backsplashes. Anywhere where there's going to be a lot of water, you want to use silicone. Now for caulk, and it's okay to say it. There's all different types. You guys know DAP is my favorite. I've been using their products for years, and so has Papa Sew Bright. Read the label again. It will say on there what it's good for, and make sure that it says paintable or paint projects if you want to paint it. You don't paint silicone, but you can paint caulking, so just make sure to check that out. Any questions? Let me know in the comments. Save this reel and follow for part 3, how to caulk. Part 3, I'm going to show you how to use this Alex Plus caulk. Press the tensioner, pull the plunger all the way back, and put the end in. Press the lever so it stays in snug. We're going to cut the tip on a 45-degree angle. You really want to make sure not to cut it too big. Okay, now let's pretend this piece of wood is a wall. This is the corner that you want to seal, because if you were to paint here and paint here, you'll notice a gap. If you caulk the seam and you paint it, it becomes seamless. Always make sure to have a damp rag handy.
Position the tip so the 45-degree angle is in the crack and slowly work your way down to the end, but don't go all the way to the end.
Hit that tensioner like that to take off the tension so it doesn't keep coming out.
At the end, you're going to start in the corner and work your way back and press the tensioner when you're done.
Get a damp rag and just get my finger slightly wet, and then gently press down to smooth out the seam. The ultimate goal is that you don't need to wipe it clean with your finger. We're just learning, right, friends? When you're done, just let it go out just a little bit. And when you're ready to use it the next time, you can gently pull on that hardened spot there, and it should be good to go. Now go save this reel so you can refer back when you need to, and check back for part 1 and part 2.